For so many years, I didn't want to make a turkey recipe. Why? It's more like a Thanksgiving thing, American thing. Who am I to do it? But on my Turkish channel, I had one turkey recipe, which a friend of mine from Atlanta, one of my oldest friends, made it for her family and friends in Atlanta. And it shook Atlanta. Everyone loved it and everyone said it was the best turkey in terms of the tenderness, the juiciness, and the taste. For now 2 weeks, she's saying, Refika, you should make it for your global channel. So here we have that recipe. And it's so simple. I'm going to take you every step of the way. First rule, to make a delicious turkey, before you cook, it has to be out from the fridge for at least 2 hours. It has to rest for a while and it has to be on the room temperature. First, we start with preparing the veggies. The carrots. Take the rinds off the carrots. Do not peel them because you then lose a lot of carrots. You don't need to do that. And then cut them in big chunks. Add some leeks. Leeks is like a friend of onion, which gives a fresher taste. Then also add some onions, white onions and red onions. Just peel the skin and put them in. Then we have a sauce. Sauce is quite simple. I use dried sage. The first time I was using the sage, I was actually a bit skeptic because I'm not a big fan of sage smell a lot. In the final turkey, we don't have the sage smell. It takes away the turkeyness, the heavy taste of turkey, making it lighter and making it nicer for everyone because it's going to be a big dinner and there will be some people who doesn't enjoy that smell. So sage takes it all away and works in miracles. We take the dried sage, we put it in some pieces. If you have a pestle and mortar, beat it a bit. Then add some dried thyme. If you have fresh thyme, you can use fresh thyme as well. Ginger, fresh or dry. Some salt and black pepper. What we do is we take the turkey, we put this mixture just inside the turkey, inside the cavity, all around. So when the turkey cooks slowly, all the niceness of the ginger and the sage goes through the skin and balances the smell, therefore the flavor. We just put it in the cavity. We don't put anything on the outside skin. Then we have to close the cavities. Everything starts with where you take all the organs out. We can either sew it, but it's really hard to find needles. Using these kind of small shish everywhere in the world, easy to find. We use it like a needle and try to sew it. Some parts it's gonna break, it's not important. We close the cavities first with our hands and then we sew it from the bottom. First place that we close is there. Second place is the top part. In Turkey, they don't sell it with the neck. If it's with your neck, it's easier to close. If the neck is cut, sew the skin to the meat from both sides so that the air doesn't get between the meat and the skin. And then the third part is the arms. The arm has two sides and we find the joint places and we put the skewers to those sides and then break it a bit so that it doesn't go up because they are going to cook the fastest. We don't want them to open and then fall apart. And then we put both arms from two places, from the shoulder side and then from the end of the wing. Then cross the legs, tie them with a baker's twine because I like how the turkey should stand. Put a thicker shish if you have, or the smaller ones also could do. If you don't have something a shish like this, you can use a chopstick as well so that the legs stand up. I don't want them to fall. I want my turkey to look great. In Turkey, maybe also where you do it, you can also stuff the turkey. Instead of closing the cavities, people put some pilav, some kind of rice or some potatoes or something. But this imbalances the cooking and we want really good juicy turkey, and if you don't put anything in the cavity, this really works. When the turkey is ready, the vegetables are on the bottom. The tray should be a bit thick because there's gonna be a lot of juices falling down and some oil as well, so it has to be a deep tray. Put the turkey in the middle of the tray in a proper way, and the most important thing, what makes the difference, is find a clean, it could be a cheesecloth, it could be a muslin, or it could be a towel. All would work. It has to be something that should cover the whole turkey. Put it in olive oil if possible. If you cannot find where you live olive oil, it could be a grapeseed oil or sunflower oil. Dip the cloth totally so that it's wet from oil. Then cover your turkey. This prevents the turkey from drying out. This is really the big difference. You can use 1 or 2 cloths to cover the whole thing. And put it in the oven, which is 180 degrees Celsius, 355 degrees Fahrenheit. Prepare the oven to that temperature. A little reminder, if you're enjoying this video by now, please subscribe, have a comment, and this way you support us because it's really, your support is very valuable. Then you wouldn't miss the great content that we share. And secondly, we have these beautiful knives and etc. I have this good news that now on Amazon in America, you can buy them with one click. So great, so keep it in mind. After the turkey gets into our oven, every 30 to 45 minutes, we have to attend back to it. How do we do that? If the towel gets dry, it might stick to the skin. That's something we wouldn't like. We have to definitely dip it in the oil over and over again. So always look at your oven, always keep it on. And secondly, every 30 to 45 minutes, we have to take some water from the tray and pour it around. So that's how we do it until the end. Another important thing, there are so many different ovens. In these standard ovens, there are, normal oven, top and bottom, and there's one with a fan or a turbo. Don't use the fan and the turbo because the fan is gonna dry our turkey and we don't like that. So don't use it that way. And how much are we going to cook the turkey? There is a mathematics to it. 90 minutes is a must, and plus for each kilogram of turkey, 20 minutes. For example, my turkey was 9 kilos, so 9 times 20, which is 180 minutes, which is 3 hours. So 1.5 hours plus 3 hours, 4.5 hours, my turkey is gonna be cooked totally. If your turkey is 5 kilos, 5 kilo times 20, 100 minutes, 90 plus 190 minutes later, your turkey is gonna be ready. Until the last half hour, we cook it very nicely. In the last half hour, we make a preparation. 4 tablespoons of butter, 6 tablespoons of quince marmalade. We mix it well. It doesn't have to be quince. It could be cranberry or something, but the color of the quince and I think the taste really balances well with turkey. So we mix it with our hands and then we take the turkey out, rub everywhere with that butter and quince marmalade, and it becomes gorgeous, and we put it back to the oven for another half an hour. Then it's ready. We take it out. For 45 minutes the turkey should rest. Don't worry that it's gonna get cool. It won't get cool because it's like 180 degrees and it's such a big thing. It comes to a nice degrees of temperature to really eat finely. Now we have to make this beautiful gravy sauce. In the tray there's a lot of water and a bit of fat. We put it into a beaker. After a few minutes the fatty part is gonna start to float. Take that out. You can use it in different kinds of soups or rice you cook. You can use that fat. You can put it in the freezer and use it whenever you like. We put the nice juice of the turkey back to the tray, add a bit of flour, cook the flour a bit, and then add some wine. For example, in Turkey some people do not drink wine, so we put directly some more stock plus a bit of vinegar for the sourness, but red wine would really go well. It would balance the flavor as well. So let it simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes. The flour is also going to get cooked and it will thicken the sauce. Put through a sieve. It's going to be ready in the saucepan. If the sauce is a bit runny, you can put it on the saucepan and cook for another few minutes. If it's too thick, you can always add some wine or water and then lighten it up. But always make the sauce really hot because you're gonna have a warm turkey. If the sauce is hot, it's really nice. Usually they bring the sauce really cold and I don't like that. So the sauce is ready, the turkey is ready. You can carve your turkey and enjoy with your loved ones and be thankful for the good things that we have in our lives. That's it, guys. If you make the turkey, please send us emails, write a comment below. For a comment, I would like to give a Thanksgiving present. Someone from America. On the Amazon, we have our beautiful knives and other Refika'dan products. I want to give one as a gift to you. If you are not one of the lucky ones, you can go to the Amazon and buy it from there with one click or something. So happy holidays.